So this one's quite close in, and this one's got a lot in, I think. So let's go with that. So we got a radiation suit on. This will give us some protection. It's got no armor, really, though. That's the main problem. Does the game have microtransactions like dress or skin? So at the moment, there aren't any microtransactions. Obviously, it's not a free-to-play game. You have to buy it in the first place. And all the skins and stuff I've got so far have been Twitch drops, or have been. In fact, they've all been Twitch drops. Yeah. All the skins and stuff I've got so far have been Twitch drops and playing through the game. And like you can buy them for in-game currency from vendors. So I haven't seen any microtransactions for skins yet. Problem is with Once Human is they've been losing a lot of player base, and it's a free-to-play game. So they've got to make money, right? And I applaud the fact they haven't gone pay to win. That's amazing, right? And we should never forget that. But for me, it's less about that. The main issue for me is about the content and the wipes. Like, you know, the fact that half the characters still aren't voice acted. The bugs, as you say, the fact you're just playing the same map with some added effects. Right, we're in the radiation zone now, peeps. Right, first target's down here. We gotta be super freaking quick. If we die, if you get to 100% radiation, it's instant dead. If you die in these acid pools, you can't get your corpse stuff back. Come on. We're at 25%. Oh shit, there's a bloody thing here. Yes. Oh, you're kidding me, man. That's gonna suck ass. Are they still there? Oh, you weasel. There's a pool over here. Alright, we've got to come on out of the way. We haven't got long. Right, let's get that in the chopper. We gotta get out of here. Come on. Go, 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 go. Just need to get out of this radiation zone. Man, having that first pull with them shooting at us, that sucked. Okay, that was close, but we got some. We got enough to get some duraluminum, so now I can go get the iodine tablets. We need to go get some agave seeds. So we'll drop off this stuff, and then we'll go and get some agave seeds. The cosmetics are the cosmetics are way overpriced, man. Those Lightforge loot crates are ridiculous. Absolutely insane. You'd be better off just putting the vehicle skins up for $50 straight. But yeah, I agree, the microtransactions are crazy. Nothing like that in this. But there aren't the same amount of skins, right? The vehicles, you can change colours, but there's no skins for them that I've seen so far. There are some skins for player gear. That's about it. But see, the difference is this game, you have to buy it, right? I mean, at the moment, I don't know if I'm going back to Once Human. I really don't. Not with so many other games I want to play, and at the moment I'm loving this game, so... Right. We got our water. 120. Haines the water, though. That's what I was looking for. Corpse. Okay. Deposit. Deposit. There we go. 2 corpses in there. Right, let's go find some agave seeds. Right, how's my wings looking? 65%, that's fine. Agave seeds are starting around here. The other thing that used to drive me crazy about Once Human was how many different currencies there were for everything. That astral sand, that astral dewlets, like there was just the Starcrom, like there was just so many different currencies for everything just to do anything. In this game, there's Solari, that's it. One currency, that's all you got. Not millions of menus, not these crazy event things every 5 seconds. Death Stranding. I got a Cyberpunk playthrough to finish. I've got Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough to finish. I've got... what else have I got on the radar? Space Marine 2. I want to go back and do more Path of Exile 2 and Last Epoch as well, because I love those games. Really want to get more into the end game on them. Last Epoch just announced a new season as well. Yeah, I'm not sure about Death Stranding. I know a lot of people love it. You have a few games left because GPU is not planning to stream. I mean, you only have to go on Steam, mate. There are like thousands of games there that you can play that your GPU will easily be able to handle. That's the great thing about the PC, right? got a PlayStation, you can't play the PlayStation 3 games, but on your PC you can keep playing them, right? Why do I always land on enemy camps? Come on, there we go. Right, where is these agave seeds? Looks like a really tall red thing. There's one. You only get 5 from one, and you need 10 just to do one set of... Oh, you're kidding me! Get in! No, get in! There we go. Thank God I had my still tent with me. That was lucky. Yeah, with your new GPU, you can finally finish all those on the list. There you go, see? Man, that was seriously unlucky. So, every so often there's a giant sandstorm that rolls through. Takes a few seconds to pass through. But if you're caught out in it, on foot, it will kill you. If you're in a vehicle, it will trash your vehicle. If you've got your base up and it's not powered, when it's powered there's a shield around it. If there's no power to your base, it will start ruining your base as well. So, but you can power, my bases are powered for 20 days, right? So I'd have to not log on and not power and put fuel in my generators for 20 days. So it's not a problem. Fortunately, I've completed a quest chain which gave me access to this still tent. And the still tent takes damage, but I do not. So I'm able to chuck this down and survive. That's a pretty cool feature. And then in the deep desert, once every week, a giant version of that storm rolls across the whole desert. And it destroys everything in the deep desert, so any bases that were built or anything. But everybody knows that, so anything that you build in the deep desert is done specifically to be disposable. It's just an outpost. All the big bases and main bases are built here in Hager Basin, and they last as long as you power them. I think it's a pretty cool system. Let's have a look through here. I really don't want to get in a fight because I'm still in my radiation suit, which is less than ideal, but... Oh, there's some. Grab and go, grab and go. Right, so that's enough to get some. I'd really like to get at least another 10. So I just need one more after this one. Come on, show me one more. Is that one? No, it's not. There's one. Perfect, that'll be enough to do what I need to do. So basically, getting these allows me to get iodine pills, which give me about a 600% resistance. 600 or 300? I think it might be a 600% resistance against the radiation. So that means that radiation doesn't go up anywhere near as quick. So new players, how they survive when this storm comes. So within the first few minutes of the game, the tutorial section basically gets you to build a mini base. And you won't be venturing that far from your base, right? And storm comes, and you get a 2-minute warning. It doesn't happen like out the blue, right? So what will happen is it'll go sandstorm due in 2 minutes, sandstorm due in 1 minute. Well, in 2 minutes in the early game, you'll easily be able to get back to your base. The other thing you can do is you can go in. There are NPC strongholds. You can go in there. So on the bottom left-hand side of the screen, you see where my health is, where my water is. Just above my water, which is the vertical blue bar, there's a thing that looks like a diamond shape with a pyramid inside of it. That pyramid tells me my status. And you can go into a cave and get that enclosed symbol, and you can be safe from the storm. So even if you're not in the base, you can go in caves, you can go in enemy bases, you can go in friendly bases. I've even been at a point where there was another guy had built his base with a ramp, and he got nothing underneath the ramp, and I just crouched down, went underneath the ramp, and I was safe from the sandstorm. So there are lots of ways to avoid it, and the game shows you how to. Have made some duraluminum, which means iodine pill. Now it says max 2, but you get 5 at a time, which is good. So I don't want to take them all with me. Split. Get rid of those. Oh, it's full. No. There we go. Why are you in there? There we go. Right, so we've got an iodine pill now. So we can put that on. And I don't want to use it quite yet. Let's get some water quickly. So is there gear and weapon mods like in Once Human? No. So all you've got is... So if I take you through the research, right? So if you start on like your combat stuff, right? This is tier 1. So this is the stuff you'll make first in the game. This is tier 2, so this is when you start to find copper. This is tier 3, where you get access to iron, and you can see you've got heavy armor or light armor. They do different things. It's not like one's better than the other. It just depends on how you want to play. Shields, different med kits, and you've got a submachine gun that's against shields, shotgun, assault rifle, dagger, pistol, and a sword. And then you get to steel products, which is the next tier. And here you can now get sniper rifles. You can get like a powerful handgun thing, and then you get to aluminum level, where you can now get access to the rapier. You get access to a drill shot, which is a special shotgun for use against shields. You get radiation suits, and that's how the game progresses. The game progresses through materials. So like in Once Human, where you progress through the materials, you know, copper, you know, through all the different levels. it works exactly the same way here. Your gear is dependent upon the raw materials that you're getting. That's it. No weapon mods, no additional scopes or anything like that. No things that you add into it or anything. They are as they are. You've got full skill trees, so you choose a class when you start, but that class doesn't mean anything, interestingly, because you complete quest chains and you can unlock all the classes. So I have all the trooper. I haven't got it to level 3 yet, only to level 2, but you can unlock all the trooper, all the mentat, all the planetologist, Bene Gesserit, and Swordmaster, and that helps tailor how you want to play melee combat, range combat, generalist. Bene Gesserit does sort of spell stuff, so that's your skill tree. And then in your journey, this is kind of like your main story that you've got here, and you follow through all of these for the story, and there's a lot. And then you've got your contracts, which you do as well, of which I've been doing a few contracts. So yeah, there's a lot to it. Then there's a whole guild system and faction system as well. And at the moment, and then you choose a faction. So I've chosen to go House Atreides. You can go Harkonnen or Atreides. I chose Atreides, and I'm currently reputation level 2 with them. Yeah. Right, we've got our iodine pill. Actually, I don't want it there, do we? Do we take it? Should we take it before we go? Because, I mean, it doesn't take long to get there, and it lasts 10 minutes. I won't be able to be there for 10 minutes. Let's make sure there's nothing in there, so it is empty. Yeah. I want to go west. Doing its thing. So we got 10 minutes with the pill, and I know it takes me less than a minute to get into the zone, so I know I shouldn't be in there for 10 minutes. As we approach, there's a pool. Hopefully the rocks are there, and they are. You still can't hang around, because it still does build up, it's just slower. So we should... You gotta try and stay out of the acid pools if you can, but it's not always that easy. Oh, come on. Is there a dude there this time, or can we avoid him? See, this one, just to get close enough, you've just got to go in a little bit. Come on. Oh, my God. What is going on with the sugar wire? Thank you. That's what I'm looking for. Come on. Okay, one more and we gotta go. Let's go. All I need to do is dip out of the zone. And I will lose the radiation on me. There we go. Go down to these pools. Try and stay out as long as I can, and then cut in. Oh man, I got caught by the blade. I mean, what we're doing here is pretty much the final tier of gear that you can get in Haga Basin. After this, the only way of getting better gear is to go to Deep Desert.